How's it going, Rogues Gallery? Today, we're talking about the best trading card game that you are currently not playing. A game made by players for players. A game that prioritizes consumer friendliness and the game above making profits, above trying to sell you a product. Today, we're talking about none other than Caster Chronicles, or rather, I should say, the reboot of Caster Chronicles. This is a fantastic case study for the trading card game industry. They're doing so many very cool and unique things, melding different styles of like game production. I call it a trading card game or a TCG, but it's not really that. It's kind of like ascended beyond that, and it's not just like an LCG or a living card game either. It's this weird, cool like amalgamation of them made by the developers who literally say, and this is something that helped me prompt this video, that they would rather you proxy their cards, print their cards, than not play it, which is just awesome. It's awesome to see, and it's the exact kind of game that I personally love supporting. I also want to mention that we do have some spoiler cards for this game as well, for their upcoming dual decks. So we'll showcase those in just a moment. And we also have a cheeky little giveaway that they didn't know that I'm doing, but I'm going to do a little giveaway because I have some Caster Chronicles stuff I can give away, so you folks out there can try it as well. So what makes this game so good? Well, first of all, it's a really good and fun game to play. It is essentially like Duel Masters. I know there's a lot of games like Duel Masters. This is like Duel Masters with like Madoka Magica, like dark magical girl vibe. This one here is a little Void Merlin card. But the game itself, very fun to play. It's also made by folks who, like I said, value consumer friendliness and their actual players and community over making money. And I don't know many other TCGs or games that could say that. They literally will print their product to demand, and for them, it's a case of balancing printing to demand and kind of like estimating what their demand is from their audience. You know, it's just got rebooted, so it's not crazy big, but it is currently exceeding their expectations, and the game is selling out. But they're going to keep printing more and more to whatever the demand is. But they don't want to overprint because that leads to a slippery slope where you just kind of like go bankrupt, right? So they're trying to print enough so people can get their product, but not enough that they just, you know, go bankrupt and are swimming in like unsold booster boxes or whatever. They don't, by the way, they don't do booster boxes. That's another thing we're going to talk about. They have a completely different model. They do have what I'm going to call booster packs, but they don't really have booster boxes. Most of their stuff is somewhat pre-constructed or preset product, and they do it in a pretty interesting way. So I actually grabbed what I'm just going to call like a sample pack or something like this. So this is how a pack of cards in Caster Chronicles goes right now. So you can get a pack of cards, and it's a really, really small set. Most of the cards actually come from their dual deck releases, where you get like these fully built constructed decks that are just good to go. And then they supplement those with additional like small like extra sets or something like that. So when you open up a Caster Chronicles pack, I don't have one to open. I opened all of mine from the Kickstarter. I backed the Kickstarter, by the way, and for full transparency, I also made a video for them for their Kickstarter, because once again, this is the exact kind of project that I really want to support. So Caster Chronicles pack. So when you open up a pack, you will get 5 cards that are predetermined of a random class or color. So what do I mean by that? So you can open a pack and get this pack. So this one would have 5 Void cards. Now, if you got the Void pack, every single Void card in here will be the same. It is not random. What is random is what color or what class you get. So I could get a red one, or I could have got a blue one, but all those cards would have been the same if you got a red one or if you got a blue one. So this makes it so packs are semi-random, but not like 100% random. So if you get a Void pack, then you know, hey, you're going to get these 5 Void cards. Playsets in Caster Chronicles is 4, so you would need 4 of these. We'll talk about that as well, because they're doing some other stuff to alleviate that. If you're just someone who wants the cards and you don't want to deal with packs, they got you covered on that one. And then the packs also come with 2 completely random cosmetic only like foil cards. These are completely random, you know, they don't have any bearing on what you got for your class. They're completely random, and you can get like alternate arts and some other stuff. And that's a pack of Caster Chronicles. It comes with 7 cards, 5 kind of semi-predetermined ones, and then you get 2 completely random, just cosmetic cards. All of the cards, there's no rarity in Caster Chronicles. Everything that is more or less random, other than like the random color, is cosmetic only. They don't have any like cards of higher power level printed at, you know, harder to get pull rates or anything like that, which is really, really cool. And if you didn't want to deal with the booster packs at all, they are releasing a product that just has the entire set as a full play set. No packs needed. So basically just kind of like a board game style thing. You just buy the box and you have all the cards. So if you don't want to deal with the packs or the foil, you know, fancy cards, well, you don't have to. And I think that's perfect. Like I said, it's this weird mix of like TCG design, board game design, LCG design. I really see this happening a lot more, especially innovation in this regard, in the indie TCG space these days. It's kind of like a new wave of like product design that's kind of pushing back against all of like the FOMO marketing from like the bigger TCGs, right? And they have these awesome policies that are just like, hey, we'll just print it as much as you want. If you want the product, hey, we're gonna print it so you can get it. And it was funny. I was listening to their podcast and they were saying like, hey, if you dare scalp our game, we will print the cards and give them for free to people. Like they're like, I dare you to scalp it. We'll print them and give them to people for free, which is the exact kind of mentality that I love to see. Like I said, it's by players and like for players, genuinely for players, and for people who like to collect stuff too. Like I said, they did, you know, give you an avenue so you can go get your the lighting here doesn't really show the foiling. It's kind of like a weird, it's kind of like a matte foiling. I was gonna call it weird. It's not that weird, but it's like a matte foiling. It doesn't really show well with my lighting. But yeah, there you can go collect your shiny cards as well. But they give you an avenue. If you don't want to deal with this, you can just buy a box set and have everything. And that's awesome. And like I said, the game itself is also really, really fun. It's like Duel Masters. Duel Masters is a great game, but it has like this, you know, it has like this magical girl style aesthetic, but it's not just that. It's got like it's got weird little monsters and dudes as well. It's very, very like Madoka Magica. So this one did not get in focus. There we go. So yeah, the game is really cool, and I really, really recommend that you check it out. It hits all of the notes that I would look for in a game. Like I said, there is like the consumer friendliness, the focus on players and the community, the fact that they're like, hey, just print our cards for yourself. Like, we don't care. Like, just proxy the cards. That's so good. And to me, that's like, hey, I would very much like to support this, right? Rather than being like, oh, they're not going to make any money. I would rather give them money now because of these philosophies. Just my personal take on stuff. Don't get me wrong, I love opening random packs and pulling cool cards, as you may have seen here on the channel. But I also like this as well, and I love that this is something that, you know, that they're doing. So huge kudos to them. So anyway, if you're watching this for the spoilers, let me grab my phone. I have it off to the side. Let me grab my phone and we'll showcase the 2 spoilers, and then we'll do the giveaway. Or actually, maybe I can just do the giveaway. I can do the giveaway now real quick. So we're going to be doing a giveaway. And the giveaway is going to be just one of these like little demo decks that they gave out. It's just one of the Caster Chronicles demo decks. There's a cute little keychain in here. It's like each one has like a random keychain. And I actually got a couple extra of these from a friend of mine, Tamanon at Anime Expo, and he's like, hey, here's some stuff you can have, just give them away. And I was like, how do I want to do that? And then when Caster Chronicles messaged me about the spoilers, I was like, you know what? That's a perfect opportunity. So I'm going to give away this to someone out there, as well as this. This is our exclusive Katsumi Kadoko Caster Chronicles coin. This is actually a real Caster Chronicles card. They printed this for me when I made the video for their Kickstarter featuring our channel mascot, Katsumi Kadoko. It even says, how's it going, Rogues Gallery, which is I just love it, man. I didn't ask them for that. I didn't ask them for this. They just did it, and I think that's just another level of care that, you know, that it shows that they put into this. So anyway, I don't know, man, just let me comment down below, be a subscriber, maybe like the video, maybe hype the video, I don't know, some combination of all those things, but you definitely need to comment down below. And just tell me your favorite thing about trading card games. Just tell me your favorite thing about trading card games down below. TCGs are my favorite thing in the world. My life is basically centered around them at this point. It is my full-time job. Let me know what your favorite thing about TCGs is in the comment section down below. And I'm going to pick 2 people. We're going to give away 2 of these. I actually have 2 of these. So 2 people will get the little dual deck thing as well as the card. The card is like the more rare thing because I don't really have very many of these. And they're like, hey, if you want to play the game, you can just print some stuff. But yeah, I'll send these to you. I'll pick 2 people at random. I'll choose, like, I don't know, like in a couple weeks from now. I'll pick 2 people at random, and then I'll mail it to you somewhere in the world. I'll have you like DM me on Discord or social media or something like that. So let's go show off the spoiler cards. All right, so these spoilers, like I mentioned, are for the upcoming dual deck. And like I said, they have these dual decks. They currently have 4 dual decks. The new one is not this one. This is one of the original ones. These are really cool. They come with fully built decks that are designed to be powerful and be played against each other. And then you can supplement that with the extra product or maybe the box set that has everything in it. So the spoilers will be for the upcoming dual deck. So the cards they gave me are 2 servant cards. They gave me, they kind of paired nicely. So we have, I'll just show them here. We have Hansel and Gretel, as you can see. And dude, I absolutely love the artwork on these cards, especially Gretel. She's rocking that axe, man. She's looking maybe a little too happy. And they kind of like pair together. So they're both sweets yokai. I do like the sweets theme. It's actually one of my favorite themes in Caster Chronicles. I actually really love like the whole reanimator mid-rangey thing that Orange and the sweets are doing. And this one has, Gretel has 1,000 attack, 0 defense, and you can use your effect and discard a card and put Hansel from your graveyard onto the field, which is pretty sweet. And then Hansel, or Hansel, whatever, does the opposite. He's a 1,000, 1,000, and you can discard a card and put a Gretel from your graveyard onto the field. So they kind of just get each other back. So it synergizes a lot with anything that, you know, discard or mill or whatever, and you can get the cards back. They're super cool. And, you know, big shout out to Caster Chronicles for, you know, being like, hey, yo, do you want to spoil some stuff? And I was like, yeah. They didn't tell me how to spoil or anything, but I was like, this is a good opportunity to make a video talking about this game because I genuinely think it's really, really cool. And yeah, that's going to be that's our video talking about Caster Chronicles. I really love what they're doing, and I highly recommend you check them out. I think the game is really, really fun. It's not the most popular game, not by a long shot. It's not a game that's trying to be, and it's not a game that's trying to make money hands over fist. They're trying to just to make a good, fun game that people can buy and play, or maybe not even buy. People can just play. Like I said, they're very extremely pro proxy. So I just can't recommend it enough, especially if it's kind of like the theme is your vibe. So yeah, big shout out to Caster Chronicles. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, comment down below to enter the giveaway to win some of those little cheeky little demo decks. And thank you so much for watching. All right, see you later, everyone.